All right, man. After Thursday, when you scored enough points, you told me you were going to take this game a little personally, and here we are. How would you describe your performance?
Well, first of all, I want to give credit to my teammates. I think they found me throughout that zone, and I give credit to Ohio State too. In the first half, they did a great job of realizing where I was, and I heard Coach Stabmata talking about shooters in the game, be aware of where he is on the court at all times. And in the second half, I think TJ, Rondé, they all drove to the middle of the lane, and that brought in the defense, and I was just able to hit open shots.
How open were you, though? I mean,
some of them, I don't think I've been that wide open. I think all year on some of those attempts that I had. I think the first two attempts that I had in the second half that I made, I think those were probably the two most wide open shots I've had.
When you're making that many shots in a row, does that almost take you back to the days when you're on the playground and you check?
Yeah, 100%. Even when when I was in high school, it brought me back, and I was just so happy, so ecstatic just to be a part of something like this. You know what I mean? And like he said before, when I didn't score on Thursday, I just wanted to take it as a personal challenge, just to be better. I know I'm not someone who can't score in a college basketball game, so I just want to go out there and be aggressive.
And you talked about this offseason, how much you wanted to develop into more of a well-rounded player. I mean, how much did your offseason work come into play today?
Oh, I think a lot. I don't think I had a lot of opportunity to go drive into the lane or anything like that, but when I did, I got fouled. It's just a credit to how hard I've worked over the last couple of years, and even freshman year, from people telling me I was never going to be able to play here to playing, I think, 28, 29 minutes tonight. So, it's just hard work does pay off.
How many threes did it take for you to know it was going to be one of those days?
After I hit the first one, to be honest with you, that was my very first shot of the game, and I made it, and I missed that second one, and I was 1 for 2 in the first half from 3, and then when Rondé kicked it out to me, and I had that wide open look, and after I made that one, that's when I knew, okay, well, you're going to have to keep shooting.
You started calling for the ball, and you wanted it too, right?
Yeah.
They dared you guys to shoot with that zone, right? Just the way they packed it in.
Well, I mean, like I said before, they did a great job in the first half of not letting shooters get open. But when you have someone like Rondé and TJ always penetrating the gaps and getting it to the big guys, at some point they need to go down and guard the big guys, and that's where I stepped in and ended up hitting shots.
You said you